Women do not want weak men. Honestly speaking, they want men who are unapologetically masculine, plain and simple. So Jeezy decided to have a sit-down discussion with Nia Long about the dissolution of his marriage to Jenny Mai. Kings, I want you to tell me what is wrong with this picture, and hit me up in the comments section below. I want to talk about this because real men do not expose themselves. In particular, real men do not expose their soft underbelly in public. It compromises you and leaves you open to attack. Dually, I feel that we see enough fallen black men out in the public eye on a daily basis. That is the real issue here, Kings. I'm so tired of that narrative, all the public rigmarole and everything involved to keep our image compromised. Nobody needed this interview, and I don't know why Jeezy would have a seat in front of Nia Long of all people, instead of another man. Why couldn't it be Shannon Sharpe? Instead of sitting before a congress of his fellow males, this nigga decided to come in out of the cold and have a seat in front of Nia Long, who may or may have not reunited with her own compromised better half. If the former is true, then maybe she could have had Ume Udoka there at her side. It would have spoke volumes about the woman if she'd done something like that, but hey, this biatch ain't gonna break ranks with the sisterhood no time soon. So Jeezy planted his ass down in front of a woman for an unneeded debriefing no one asked for. There's a lot to unpack here, so I've made this video. Why does he have to be publicly accountable for the failure of his marriage? We haven't seen much of him outside of being an armrest for said wife for a minute now. Why is he up and about after letting his wife milk all the clout she could from their civil union, huh? Part of me feels like he's sitting there in front of the collective of black women because he dared to date out. Who asked him to do this shit? After watching this sit down, I was left thinking the man has literally been hollowed out during this supposed marriage. Jeezy felt emotionally and spiritually drained, almost to the point of literally melting out of his seat in front of Nia Long. He looked weak, maybe pathetic even, sitting there publicly pining over a marriage he nuked while reciting the lame-ass buzzwords I think we've all become way too tired of in recent times. I think this was a bad decision on his part, a bad look for his image and ours collectively. I mean, aren't you tired of the endless parade of fallen and damaged black men being publicly paraded continuously almost 24/7? Hell, we just had Dwight Howard being outed allegedly as a hyper-aggressive sexual brute on the prowl for boy bussy. I mean, doesn't it feel like Jeezy is sitting there taking some unneeded lumps when we are all damned if we do, and definitely damned if we don't? He looked weak. Kings, never expose your soft underbelly to anyone besides your wife and children. And I only say that if you know for a fact that woman is ride or die for you. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to live their lives, but personally, I'm going out like motherfucking El Cid. It can be no other way if you are truly SYSBM. Don't fall for the okey doke, Kings. If you need therapy, make sure you see an accredited male therapist with an excellent to decent track record. Jeezy doesn't say this, but the reason marriage counseling and therapy didn't work for him and Jenny is because the bitch didn't think she did anything wrong. I put that on the most high, Kings. Plain and simple, Jeezy forgot this one important rule for all marriages off the rip. If she doesn't know her place, the bitch don't belong in your house. SYSBM means save yourself, black men. Peace out.